Hello class, my name is Professor Magnus Oraka. I'll be taking this class on Agbadonomics 101. Welcome, have a seat. In case you don't know what Agbadonomic is a welfare package where the masses, monies are taken from the masses while less is given back to them. It's a welfare system where the masses takes care of the burden of governance, whereas the leaders of governance eat more while the masses eat less. That is agbadonomic for you. For instance, uh, if there's a problem for security, what we simply need to do, if there's a shortage of security, what we simply do is recruit 50 million youths into the army and take away from their recruitment source what they will eat: cassava, agbado in the morning, yam in the evening.
Recruit 50 million youths into the army and the other thing. Take away from their recruitment source. What they will eat? Cassava, agbado, corn in the morning, yam in the afternoon. It's growing here. You create demand and consumption.
So it's a system where the masses pay for the cost of governance, where little is returned back to them. That is Agbadonomics 101. So, what are the details of Agbadonomics? Simple. Agbadonomics was first invented in the year 2022 by the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, where he says that in order to raise resources to govern the people, one must increase the tax net. Increasing the tax net simply means that virtually almost everything that is available for the poor man will be taxed, and therefore monies are raised.
If we reduce the purchasing power of the people, we can further slow down the economy. Let's widen the tax net. Those who are not paying now, if it is inclusive of Bola Tinubu, let the nets get bigger and we take in more taxes, and that is what we must do in the country, instead of additional layer of taxes.
It is not a system of government whereby, in economics, where you produce supply, where you develop supply to meet demand, so that as demand grows, supply grows. Supply meets demand at a point where it is called equilibrium, where the invisible hand now determines the price of such commodities. In the case of Agbadonomics, a very simple thing. In this case, there is increased demands and very little or no supply, where government therefore allow price to grow. Prices and demands rise where supply is virtually uninvented. That is Agbadonomics for you. Now, there are many effects, there are many examples of Agbadonomics, and we are going to define them, and spot them and define Agbadonomics. I hope you're understanding Agbadonomics, because it's a new subject, and it takes some of the best mind in class to understand what I'm saying. I'll be taking you on this course for the rest of the year, and I hope only students who have marked their registers, who are punctual in class, will have your best score. Please make sure you fill the register to the attendance register to ensure that you are present in class. Once again, I told you my name is Professor Magnus Oraka, and I'll be handling this class for the rest of the semester. In Agbadonomics, when you remove subsidy, like in Nigeria, government said they were subsidizing petroleum for the masses to buy at the rate of 87 naira. Then it was increased to 145 naira. And then subsidy was removed, and the effect of price is 540 naira. Now the question is, what was government using to subsidize price when subsidy was being paid? If we bought price at 87 naira, 540 minus 87, that's 23 plus 40, that's 60 plus, that's, government would have meant it was paying 468 naira for as subsidy, right? But is that true? Because 468 naira, the actual money that government was paying per liter, millions of liters that are being consumed daily, was that actually the amount? The truth is that it is Agbadonomics, so everything goes. The truth is that what government alleged to have been paying for subsidy when the masses bought fuel at 145 naira was somewhere between the range of 100 and something naira, which would mean that if subsidy was removed, the eventual effect of the price on the liter of fuel should have been around 300 and some 320, 330 naira. So if we take 330 naira away from 540 naira, which is 210 naira, where is 210 naira going? In Agbadonomics, we have invisible fuel drinkers, which was highlighted by the rigged out presidential aspirant of the Labour Party, where we said Pakistan, the number of vehicle in Nigeria is about the same number of vehicle in Pakistan. Yet Pakistan consumes half of the fuel that Nigeria consumes. So who is drinking the balance? But it's in Agbadonomics. If Peter Obi does not understand Agbadonomics, he should come and take a crash course from me to teach him what Agbadonomics is. In Agbadonomics, certain balances are created where monies are gathered to feed the rich, and the poor pays for it. That's Agbadonomics for you. So there's nothing special about that. In Agbadonomics, when thieves were caught stealing fuel, what you simply do, the punishment for thieves who steal our fuel, is bombing the cargo and the vessel, destroying what was stolen, and destroying all the evidence so that life can go back again. At the end of the day, the money that would have realized from the sale of the oil that was stolen is lost, because the masses are there to always contribute money to feed the excesses of government. The masses are always there to bear the brunt of loss of the excesses of government. That is Agbadonomics. In Agbadonomics, governance is arrived at by a simple methodology of grabbing, snatching, and running away with ballots. That is Agbadonomics for you. So it's a very simple thing. In Agbadonomics, you should understand that it's a system of welfare where the masses supply the resources of governance, where little are thrown back at them. Now, in Agbadonomics, when the masses begin to realize that they are the ones suffering the brunt of governance, what you simply do is you go and borrow more money to share 8,000 naira, paltry sum to them. Because in Agbadonomics, you must first assume that the poor masses are hungry and have no personal aspiration to become enlightened individuals. After milking them so much to pay for the cost of governance, you give them what you describe with fancy names such as palliative, and you borrow and give to them. At the end of the day, it's still the same poor masses that will pay back these palliatives. In Agbadonomics, the source of raising funds is simply by taxing the masses and borrowing. There is no need to create production outlets where monies can be raised by producing. It's simply borrowing and taxing the masses. So Agbadonomics is simple. My name is Professor Magnus Araka, and this is Agbadonomics 101. Tomorrow we will go further to talk about more topics on this Agbadonomics. Thank you for joining this class. You are dismissed. Please follow this page and share this post now.